All the way live. All the way alive. All the way alive. Okay, we have sound. Had to make sure we have sound here. Running over some bubbles. Some packing. A nice sound effect. Packing bubbles. I don't know if I quite like how this is all situated. Hello. Hold on, let me turn off the sound over here. My monitor, DECFRIL. I don't know how to pronounce that, but thank you for your kind words, my friend. The siblings, hello, the siblings. Jamie Rose says, keep going, I just liked and subscribe. Thank you, Jamie. Or Jaime, whatever, however you pronounce your name. Malibu Doll's in the house. Hello, Malibu Doll. Jamie Rose says, I believe in you. Thank you. I need that. I need your belief to keep me going. It's hard sometimes to be a YouTube streamer, to psych myself out enough to do this. You know what I mean? Little Halloween for you says, "'Tis the season. 'Tis the season for spooky." How many of you guys love Halloween? How many of you guys think that Halloween is set to take over Christmas and replace Christmas? Can you believe it? I actually heard somebody say that on a podcast, a very intelligent man whose opinion I highly value, and he said that Halloween is on par, on route, on the path to replacing Christmas, for goodness sakes. What are we going to do? Should we let it happen? I mean, I would watch horror movies year round. I already do. I mean, it's already horror and Halloween. Halloween's my favorite season, I would say. I love Christmas too, but nothing's better than Halloween to me. It's fun. I love the feeling. I love the changing of the season. It's pretty cool. Mount Budal says, "I love Halloween, but I don't think it's going to take over. There are two separate thingamabobs." Thank you, Mal Budal, for that comment, for engaging with what we're doing here. Every once in a while we get people, real people in here, like Mal Budal and Jamie Rowe and MJM George. We get some real people every once in a while that contribute to whatever this is here, this live stream drumming show. And I appreciate all your comments and stuff because I do read them and I do engage with them for the most part. So thank you everybody, especially Malibu Doll. As you can see, Malibu Doll became my moderator because of the amount of times that she has shown up in the comments and talked to me. So thank you. Every time I talk, every time I start to speak, the people watching, it goes down. Thingamabobs, once again. Malibu Doll likes the word thingamabobs. Okay. typo if you are taking requests tonight. Okay, here we go. Doom, 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 doom. Ay, piano, where's the fucking dun, 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 dun. What the heck? Get that down here. Oh, God. Got the demo playing over here. I don't know how to play it. I'll just hum it and play the drums to it. How about that? Black number 1 from Typo Negative. We got some more comments in here. Shatter to the Hellfire from Lorna Shore. Not quite sure what that means, but yeah, right on, man. Yes, indeed. Whatever that means. Shatter, hello to you. Malibu Doll says, thank you. You're welcome. Malibu Doll, I keep running over this these bubbles here. I pull it and it just gets, it's like a magic trick, you know, I'm like trying to pull it, it never ends. It's like it just never, Jesus, it just never ends. What the hell? Who would ever need so much bubble wrap? It just never ends. See this? See how long this thing is? Oh my God. Get that out of here. Now it's on camera. I keep running over it with my chair. So what's up, everybody? You don't know who Lorna Shore is. That's a statement. They're telling me I don't know who Lorna Shore is. And you're right. Mama Doll says, Lorna Shore is playing in LA on the 14th. Woo! Good job, Lorna. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Does she need a drummer? I'm looking for a Lorna Shore. Give me her personal number so I can call her late at night and ask if she needs a drummer. Malibu Doll says I accidentally Googled Lorna Shore. How do you accidentally Google Lorna Shore? I don't think that's possible, Malibu Doll, but for sake of argument, I guess I will not believe you. Oh no, Iorna Horn. What are you talking about? You guys are driving me crazy here. I don't know up from down tonight. You got Lorna Shore and I own a horn, and get me the right name, somebody. Please help me. Get me the right name so we can figure out who this is. And we got to figure out to the Hellfire from Lorna Shore. So Shatter is speaking MK Ultra phrases to trigger me to become a better drummer. I'll just leave it at that. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, and I have promises to keep, and miles to go before you sleep. Did you hear me, butterfly? Miles to go before you sleep. Horn is shorn. We lost because of your shenanigans, Malibu doll. I'm pretty sure Shatter just up and left our beautiful chat here, our beautiful live stream. Now we're never going to know who Lorna Shore is, who Hellfire is, or for that matter, we're not going to get to learn who Shatter is. We're not going to get to really tap into who Shatter actually is. Shatter probably left. William Shatner, Charter. You're trying to spell Charter? Malibu, you shouldn't make fun of his name. Like, he'll probably never come back here. And if he does, he'll see that we're making fun of his name. This is not going to be good. You made promises, promises. Promises the hook. That's the only part I know of that song. Sorry. Else I would play it. I love that song. I hear it every day when I'm on GTA Online. I will be live streaming GTA Online, but that's never successful when I do that. People like the drumming thing is the thing that has brought me the most success here on YouTube. So I'm a slave to the drums now, even though I hate playing the drums. I don't even know how to play them, but I have to do it because I'm a slave now to the algorithm. So we lost another. We had someone else come in, and then they immediately went away. So good. I mean, I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free, and I'll forget the men who died, who gave that back to me, and I'm proud to stand up next to the still today, and there ain't no doubt of it. God bless the USA. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk.
You know, that's Lee Greenwood. Nobody sings it like him. Nobody sings that sound like Lee Greenwood, and it just gets better over the years. His voice hasn't changed except for getting better over the years.
Oh yeah, we love Lee Greenwood here. And if you think I'm mocking it, you're wrong, assholes. I'm lifting it up by imitating it. I'm not mocking it. I love Trump. I love Lee Greenwood, and I love America, and I loved Charlie Kirk. So get your head straight. I want the immigrants out of here! Woo! We're at the halfway point of the 1 hour. I'm only allowed to do 1 hour here because I can't take anything longer than 1 hour. So this is the midway point. I forgot to get something to drink. I'll be right back. I'll give my ears a break and I'll give your ears a break if you've been with me here. Malibu doll, you might need a little break from the drums, right? I will be right back, everyone. I know that you love the drums more than the piano, but sometimes I have to stop and I have to change it up because that's the only way that I can survive here. Survive meaning in my own head, in my own body. I must survive by changing it up. Magically, I asked and I received from the Lord a beautiful glass of water. Thank goodness. Thanks, Ben. Whoa!
Oh no!
Oh!
Sorry.
I almost fell. I'm sitting down for too long and then I get unbalanced. That'd be cool if I could just sit here and talk and then people would come in and talk to me. When I sit and talk, I think my channel here will get a little into YouTube, a little insider YouTube. I guess you guys are interested in that too, because everyone has a YouTube channel now. Everyone is live streaming every day at all times. So it's nice to hear like the comparative analytics for each YouTube channel, each individual YouTube channel, to see under the hood for a little while, right? I noticed also that's how Mr. Beast became successful, was just by talking about what was going on with YouTube and the numbers that other YouTubers were getting. That's how he built his channel, talking about other YouTubers and their success, their analytics. It's a very strange world out there, right? Out here in YouTube, it's a very strange world. I think with my channel, when I started consistently live streaming the drums, it became a musical channel because YouTube doesn't recommend my live streams unless I'm playing the drums. YouTube doesn't recommend when I'm going live and I'm just talking, right? And I'm just talking, I don't have the drumsticks in my hands or whatever. It doesn't recommend the channel. So what am I supposed to do here? What am I going to do with myself? Because I don't want to play music forever. My ears starting to go deaf. You know, every time I play the drums for an hour straight, my ear starts to go deaf, and then I can't hear anything out of my right ear. It kind of sucks. Sucks playing music for a living. You know, what a terrible gift that was bestowed upon me by God. A terrible curse. The curse of rhythm! Okay, now Vidal requested some Typo Negative, and I played a little bit of Black, 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 number one. She paints her face black, 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 number one. I played a little bit of that. I don't really know the whole song. And then I really want to play Love You to Death, but I don't know that one too well. That's a musical song, I think. More musical than just rhythm or drums. It's driven by, I feel like Typo Negative music's driven by melody. Now I don't even remember how the song starts. So I couldn't even start Love You to Death. But maybe I'll learn it for next time I go live for the next show. Try something a little different because I'm done destroying my eardrum for tonight, but I'm not done streaming. So let's test some lights. Does that look different? That does look a little different. Because it's a red light mixed with my Scroll Sessions blue light back here. And now we are purple. Scroll Sessions, the avatar is blue. So that's why I got the light in blue, kind of goes with the theme of everything, right? The theme of this, whatever the hell this all is. Whatever this is to become, it's going to be something great, though, and I'm glad that you're here to get in on the ground floor, as they say. But yeah, I'm going to try this one, too. I'm going to try this light. Let's see what this one does. I don't know. Is that the green? Why doesn't that look green? I got the green filter in there. Okay, let's turn the red off and then see what happens. It's more like it's like a bright light. I have a green filter in this one, but I don't see much green here. Let's see. Let me love you to death. There's a way to switch these around. None of these look green to me. I don't know what's going on. This one kind of looks green. Yeah, anyways, we're messing around with lights. It reminds me of the sunset Mal Budal says. Which one? The red? You know what? Let's try this. Let's go all red tonight. Woo! Scroll Sessions has gone full Sith. Okay, we got the red. Let's try the red with the green light. We'll see what happens. For some reason, this doesn't look right. It doesn't look green to me. I don't know what's going on with this. Okay, for the last 15 minutes of the show, we're going to do the news. I see some green, I think I see some green. I don't know about that. Okay, yeah. The red signifies that we're going full evil, Sith Lord. We're going to start reviewing the news because it's red because the news is evil. So we're going to do the news. We're going to spread evil. Hope you guys are ready. Okay. I wish I could transfer over to my other live setup. I wish I could just kind of plug that all in. But that's through my web camera. It's through the web camera and then into the XLR, or not XLR, the USB interface. And then that has all of my samples and all my cool stuff. So I might just go and just keep playing the drums because that's all I can do. But I could get closer to the phone and then just be the talking head into the phone. And we can talk about the news and the things that are like making you guys feel sick. The things that are upsetting you guys you want to talk about. The news, we can do a full 360 of the news. Has it gotten better? Is there peace in the Middle East yet? Can somebody tell me? I've been living under a rock, so I don't know. I'm not aware of anything that Donald Trump has done I'm not aware if he's brokered a peace deal or not, and I'm not aware if the Nobel Peace Prize has gone to someone else who doesn't deserve it. I'm not aware of that, so can somebody please fill me in if that's true or not? thank you for everyone who joined and commented and kept the conversation going. Next time we're going to be talking more news, more politics, and less music, hopefully. Because I don't know how much longer I can stand doing music, because it's blowing out my eardrum, playing the drums. Especially in this echoey room, I don't have any kind of insulation or anything in here. I'm going to have to eventually put some insulation in here if I'm going to continue to record anything. Because if you can hear it, you can hear, woo! Here's some natural reverb. I don't know, that might be cool. You might like the reverb. I like the reverb, but it's kind of echoey, you know. When you're recording stuff on the microphone, you kind of want a warmer, fuller, straighter sound that doesn't go out everywhere. If I want to add reverb to it later, I can, you know. But yeah, thank you guys for joining, and I will talk to you later. I will talk to you very soon, hopefully. God willing, and the creek don't rise. Goodbye.